All right, that was a last-ditch effort. If that doesn't fix it, I don't know what will. I'll have to look into it. Um, I'll have to look into it if that doesn't fix it, guys. But we'll know pretty quickly. We'll know pretty quickly. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully this fixed it. Seems better. Seems much better. All right, let's not count too early. What's up, Joel? Perfect. Seems better than before. What's up, Bobby Bob? We're just grinding a little bit of head-to-head arena right now. Yeah, Aussie, you picked up on it, man. I dropped it to 720. That's what I did. Where I said if this didn't work, there's nothing else that I would think that I'd be able to do, short of like trying to troubleshoot with Elgato. But since you guys said it was everything now, what do you mean? What's my intro called? So P.I. John, supposedly it just goes up in price. That the first couple are 200 and then it goes to 300, but apparently everything goes up in price after you buy it a few times, is what I've been told by some folks who... All right, we got cover 2. And we're just going to take that in there with a little playmaker. I did go the power route instead of the overall route, Madden Mobile Patriot. It was cheaper and easier to run it that way. As far as to... all right, so we got zone here. And we grabbed that nice and easy. Just had to... Yeah, the playmaker sound effect is loud, man. And we basically, as long as we score on this, we won round 3. So yeah, I mean, I'm West Coast. I was West Coast last year. I'm probably going to be West Coast most, if not all, of this year. All right, good job on his defense there. Yeah, I mean, Oh, they just batted it down, man. I had the cover 2 once again on that one. PA double post. This play is so broken. This play is so broken. I mean, it's just so broken in the West Coast. So in the Hall of Fame promo, EA nerfed it, man. EA nerfed the promo from when it first came out. It used to give a whole bunch of badges, and when I first did it, I'm like, man, you can grind yourself 1 elite. The reality is, I don't think you can get any elites, man. I don't know, CTG. I think if the playmaker ability would be OP if you had more time or if it would activate sooner. Like, that's my issue with it, is that you can't use it right away. So, like, right there, like Jarris right. Like, if I knew right away that I wanted to streak him, right? Like, if right when I snap the ball, if it would allow me to swipe up and send him on a streak route, it would be so much more OP. But it doesn't let me do that. See, it had to wait until... It had to wait until it allowed it to come up. And the thing is, it makes it really hard to have a lot of confidence in the ability because you can't pull it off right away. And normally when you want to change... When you want to change up a play, you normally want to do it as quickly as possible. That's my only knock on what is otherwise a really powerful ability. Like right there, if I knew that my starting ability was on Cook, if I wanted to just send him out into the flat immediately. That would be pretty useful. Yeah, I like the I think that the vertical ability is better this year. It's better because of the delay. If the delay wasn't there and you could hot route your receiver right away. What is up? We got Ted in the house. Or I'm sorry, we got TNT in the house. What is up, TNT? Welcome, dude. It's been ages. Are you playing this year? TNT is the former commissioner who basically helped me, along with some others, start out the league. And last year, he, like most people, had just had enough of the game. Oh, and there we go. They had that one good one where they got to me before I could throw it away. But either way, it's another dub under the belt. More butt kicking with West Coast. So I guess, you know what? I will give you guys an early look at my defensive strategy, right? Let's collect all this free stuff. Gold Arena badge. And let's look at the defensive strategy. So I just put a quick one together, right? I put a quick one together just to have a bend but don't break approach to grinding this here. So for 2 points, I have 4 Buzz Flats and Nickel Blitz 2. And pretty much I have a bunch of combinations. I'm basically running a bunch of zone blitzes, a few man blitzes, but I'll just kind of go through here and you guys can get a quick look. I'm not going to go through it because I'll end up doing a video. But if you guys want to see, that's kind of the general theme that you'll see is a lot of zone blitzes coming from different sides. Just trying to slow things down. Your kids made you download, well, TNT, man, you know, if you're away from it, you can't knock, you know, I can't knock that. Here, I'll try to help keep you away from it. You know how? I'll play a game of Overdrive. Man, Joel, good. The hand's good, man. The knee is probably at about 90%. Thanks for asking, though. So here, TNT, look, Overdrive still exists. So, and oddly, you know, I know it's not forced, like, and it's not the centerpiece of the game like it used to be. But the reality is, playing Overdrive still benefits you. So there we go. He's a 76, so he's got me much better overall, but because of my power, I'm getting +5 overall. So it's basically a 76 versus a 76. But yeah, so I mean, Overdrive is it's Overdrive, guys. If you played last year, you know what's going on. No, I'm not going to change my camera angle. I have the good camera angle. I prefer to be able to see the whole field. Really? We'll just fullback dive it in there. What I don't like about Overdrive is it's hard for me to, like, read the chat with you guys. Yeah, but, I mean, those are Overdrive live events. I don't know if I count those Overdrive as real Overdrive because, I mean, it's against, like, useless AIs that, I mean, you don't even really have to play, you know? You don't even really have to play in the Master Series Forced Overdrive. Here we go! What? But, I mean, the reality of Overdrive is you find a rhythm, you find some good plays that work for, you know, for your style. For me as West Coast, you'll see that, I mean, you'll just see that I still think West Coast in pretty much any game mode is going to be superior. You know, maybe I haven't, you know, I'll agree I have not played many of the best Overdrive players in the world yet by any means. But I also have not really lost. I lost literally like 1 out of 30-something games so far that I've played of Overdrive. And it's basically just running the same script with West Coast that I would run last year, only I lost some plays like Seattle, so I'm replacing them with other plays, you know? Like this play's pretty solid. That's going to get picked. Ooh, I got lucky there that it didn't get picked. And honestly, this PA double post, this is such a broken play. Cover 2, so the second you have cover 2, you know that you've got it. The safety split, and I mean, that deep post route is just so nasty. It goes right between the two safeties, and the second you see the safeties split, you know that you're going to get it. Middle slant is, I personally am preferring middle slant to double drag for 2. Just as a play overall. that drag route coming out of it, like here, I'll run it again, even though it's the last time running it. That drag route, but the slant route behind it, like here, it's man. Oh, he just overthrew it. Can I get another one off? Let's get a Hail Mary. Oh, and he couldn't hang on to it, but that's all right. Yeah, they're both good, but middle slant is really, really, really good, man. I would say I wouldn't be surprised if EA replaces it at some point this year and takes it away from being a 2-point play or 2-point conversion play for West Coast. Because once you master it for 2-point, it's pretty nasty, guys. It's pretty nasty because basically against man coverage, you hit the drag every single time. I don't know why. It's just he's got so much acceleration off of that he just gets open against man every single time. Against zone, you just have to read the hole in the zone. Really the only real threat against it is if you get hit in the backfield. Predetermined gameplay. I don't know, man. Not at the level that I'm at yet. At the level that I'm playing at so far, it doesn't seem predetermined to me at all. Ruling because we're beta testing the game, like always. We don't get a finished, polished, a polished game. See, I do stump CHF against league mates. I guess we could do it against league mates. I don't want to do it in this kind of setting. Because it can cost stamina, But yeah, I'm not sure, Ruling. I didn't even notice, but you're right. I think I am in a higher... Make CHF sing. Nah, Jukes. I think. I don't want to steal. I don't want to steal your thunder, man. You been hit with the no-throw glitch? Yeah, I mean, the no-throw glitch is the no-throw glitch. It's been here for how long? EA doesn't really seem like they are capable of doing anything about it. I don't think I've ever ran this play before, so let's see what we get. Scramble, dude! I could have sworn I hit the scramble button. He didn't seem to want to scramble. This PA misdirection, I don't think I've ever run it. So let's just run it and see what we get. Oh, that's... Hey, throw it! You mean that no-throw glitch? That no-throw glitch where I had to push it like 15 times to... Here we go! 190! I mean, it was almost on cue right there. We're talking about... We're talking about the no-throw glitch, and then, like, just on command, man. Just on command. That drag route's so open. I am in Band of Brothers Tango. I don't think I've ran Y-Trail. Let's take a look at Y-Trail. Looks pretty useful. We'll see. Like clockwork, just, a hole in the zone. There was basically a center zone and a left zone. Just wait till you get right between them and hit them. Let's see if we can fullback dive it. There we go. We're in for a touchdown. Let's go! 190! See, that's the dreaded. What I should have done on that one, and that was on me because I was kind of trying to multitask. Oh, and he got the 8 too, so we need to get a stop there. When you get that blitz that's coming from that side, the best thing to really do is actually just scramble to the left. And if you scramble to the left, when you get that coverage, you'll be able to get in there for 2. I kind of just wasn't paying attention and just made the quick man read. Didn't realize it was the all-out man blitz. Texas is there. This is why I like the coach that I got. I mean, there's just so many ways to beat cover 2. I don't know why people run cover 2 in their defensive schemes at all. I really don't know why.
Here we go! Red 38!
Just going to go out for a little scramble there. Since I have a fast quarterback...
Here we go! Red 38!
Yeah, Jukes. Every cheesy pass play does beat cover 2. Like, here's X follow. And look at this. We're going to get cover 2 again. No way! Why did you throw it directly to the defender? All right, well, this one's going to probably be an L, which means, yeah, this is going to be an L. Unless he gives me points back on his final drive. What's up, Lambo? How's it going, man? That was just the RNG rolled an interception. What can I say? I'll go right back to it, though, just because maybe we'll get cover 2. We do get cover 2. And he jumped it. I should have bulleted that, not floated it.
Here we go!
Hey, what's up, Lambo? You gonna charge that one back, broski? Just kidding, man. I hope. Are you old enough to actually do that now?
Come on, let's go! Red 38!
You have 1 mil? Yeah, man. I think early game, like the first couple of months, I basically just like to stack coins. You know, I put together a baseline team to function with. I'm using Jason Garrett as my coach. Halfback Wham's actually not a bad run. It kind of depends on what you get. Sometimes it's killer, and then other times there's just no blocking. But yeah, Foxtrot is where we kind of try out recruits. And what's this one? PA Dig Switch. I don't know if I've ever seen this one, but yeah, good gems are easy to get, man. Gems are really easy to get. Get Hall of Fame in both Overdrive and Arena, and you'll get a lot of gems from that, man. Like, a lot of gems. I think you can easily farm over 10,000 gems a month with, like, minimal effort. Just by doing the competitive game modes. So, I mean, from that standpoint, it's pretty legit that playing the competitive game modes, you know, is a legitimate way to level up and improve your team. All right, CTG, later, man. So we're going to take an L on that one. I think that's my second. This camera angle, it is called coordinator view. And to get to that camera angle, you just go to home to start. Probably could have went the quick way. Go to settings. And then when you go in here to the settings, it's right here. Coordinator view, pre-snap wide, or default. Coordinator view is that one. We will help the homies. Yeah, we're not going to be looking at what I'm doing in the auction house. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I can't show you guys what I'm doing in the auction house quite yet. There are others who do training or who do coin methods. I am not that guy. So let's go with an overdrive match. Let's see if we can, I don't know, I want to see if we can get to Hall of Fame. Yes, Aussie, isn't that pathetic? The new soundtrack of the game itself will get you copyrighted. So if you are making videos in this game, you can't use the actual game. Yeah, I mean, it's funny you say that, Brian. Like, it does feel like Overdrive is better than I remembered it. Like, it's not great. How are my coaches and captains so high level? I've been playing some Overdrive, man, because I'm grinding a bunch of gems this way. Of course. Of course.
Let's go! Red 38!
But yeah, by playing Overdrive, that's probably the best way to level up your captain and coaches.
Let's go! White 9!
So my big thing is with my coach and captain selection. My captain basically is going to get me. I need 8 catches basically, which is really easy to get if you're using this West Coast playbook that is so heavy on these pretty awesome pass plays, right? Like, I've got so many good pass plays in this book.
Here we go! White 9!
And for you veterans who have played Overdrive, you guys may be noticing some of the nuance of what I'm doing with my, abilities and tactics. I don't know if I should make a video on those or not, but
Let's go! White!
tactics and whatnot are definitely a big piece of how you perform. Knowing when to call what, when not to call what.
White!
Lovely overthrow there.
Let's go! Red 38!
But yeah, my big thing is if I can get my captain bonus, which is really quite easy. It's just 8 completions. And it's playing the way I play, it's kind of automatic that I'll get 8. And then once I have the 8, it's just a matter of just raining it down. I just go pretty much straight to the deep passes at this point and try to just put up touchdowns. The Hall of Fame coin pack? I don't know. I don't think I looked at it. Play breakdowns coming through? Yeah, for sure, Aussie. I mean, I'm trying to break down a few of them, like, in the stream. Like, you'll see that I've been using that PA double post a lot, which is super. It's a super cheesy play. Probably the most overpowered new play in the West Coast playbook is that PA double post. I mean, we just annihilated them this game. So not even close on there, but I mean, those are basically, it's, so what's the best captain for West Coast? I have them all. I just stuck with Adam Thielen. Reason being, I like my running back, right? I like my running back and I like my quarterback. So I don't want to get a slow quarterback when I have an 80 speed. I don't know. We can check my point record for Overdrive. It's in the 1200s, I think, for this season. So I look at this and I figured Adam Thielen, like, I can just put a wide receiver where I don't even need to use him if he's not that good. His bonus is pretty easy. It's not as high as Saquon's, right? And it's not as specialized as Andrew Luck's. So, just 8 receptions. It allows me to spread the ball out. So that's why I'm going with that as my captain. And my coach here, Jason Garrett, I like Smash Mouth coaches. I used Matt Nagy a lot of last year. Reason being is his pressures force your opponent to run the ball. So if you've got a defensive, if your team plays the run pretty well, or if someone's trying to get a bunch of passes for their captain bonus, I like the fact that it makes them run the ball a lot. And he's got, quite frankly, my favorite bailout play there in the form of Texas. And then he opens up some other really good plays later on. Particularly, I want to get him to level 13 for that halfback blast. That's the Matt Nagy version of the play from last year. And I I like getting Texas right out the get go with him. So I've committed pretty heavily that I'm probably I know some people went straight for a beeline for Vrabel, and Vrabel is again going to be a smash mouth coach. So I like him there, but I chose to go the route of going with Garrett. And yeah, I mean, let's see my history here. 1,000. Let's see. There's 1143. 1276 right there. So of the ones that show, 1276 is my highest one. But yeah, I mean, there's a ton of good plays. So I'll just or here, you know what? Yeah, we'll just keep with the grind and overdrive. We'll just keep with the grind of overdrive, and I'll just keep showing you guys cool new plays from there. In the West Coast, I'm sure there's plenty in other playbooks. I'm just I like West Coast, and nobody's really figured out how. Yeah, to a degree, Lambo. I mean, being able to read a defense helps a lot more now than it did back in the day. That's, back when you had like hard counters and things like that. So here we go. Once again, I went the route of power over overall. I'm down 4 overall, but my power makes up for it. So even though he's over 1,000 power, I am still getting all that power back, enough to equalize the team. Man, it's not even going for it, man.
Here we go! Red 30!
Some of you guys will pick up on my ability order, which I can't believe I didn't get in there with that one for a touchdown, and I'm having to fullback dive this. West Coast has some good run plays. It's just in the overdrive game mode, you really don't want to be running the ball all that much. Especially not if you're running with West Coast with a captain who requires you to throw the ball, So since my captain requires me to throw the ball quite a bit, I don't really go with runs that much. And if I am going with a run, halfback blast, the original West Coast version from last year, is still a good run play. A lot of times if I get a run pressure thrown at me, I will use this halfback blast, and it is usually pretty safe for between 3 to 5 yards. Like right there, even if you would have had the one that would require me to rush for 5 yards, like, I still got it. We have cover 2 here, so I mean, we're just going to easily gank cover 2. Sorry, man. Short pass for 6 yards. Sure, we'll go with middle slant and just... All right, that's zone. So we just find the hole in the zone. What up, Super Saiyan? Thanks, man. Good to be back.
Let's go! Red 30!
There we go. I mean... Oh, that's cover 4. Pick. I got lucky. His guy didn't make a play on it.
Let's go! Red 38!
That's 2 in a row that should have been picked. I'm kind of just in a zone there. Just overthrowing it, man.
Let's go! Red 38!
I mean, I already got this one in the bag, but we'll give him some points back. Yeah, I guess, man. But that's for vertical, man. So for West Coast, I'm a fan of this Adam Thielen. I mean, based on my play style, it's really quite easy. At this point, I'm 33. How's the Master Series grind for me so far? Yeah, I guess we can take a little break and look at that. Dismiss, dismiss. Actually, I have stamina, so I should probably spend a little bit of it. So here we go. Let's answer a quick question. I do need to spend some stamina, so let's spend a little bit of stamina on this one. I don't know, Aussie. I got a 40 power one, but I think someone said lucky, so maybe not. If anybody else has also has the level 82 Juju, let me know. Did yours come as a 40 power as mine? All right, so you got a 40 power as well. Yeah, okay. If then it's guaranteed 40 power. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I hope all those Master Series guys are.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38! Let's go! White 90! White 90!
All right. So there's one, and we'll get back to competitive grinding in a minute. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the season. I think, the thing is, like, it's funny. I find myself even playing more Overdrive than I would have played last year. I think it's because it's not being shoved down my throat. Like, last year, EA just shoved Overdrive down our throats so much. Like, it's play this or don't play, because there was really nothing else to do. And at least now, even though it's still there, like, there's other stuff to do. And the funny thing is, because there's other stuff to do, I actually find myself playing Overdrive more than I played last year. Well, I shouldn't say that. Like, early on, I did play a lot of Overdrive just because it was new and it was all that was there. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm enjoying it a little bit more than I was in prior, Yeah, no, I mean, I'm playing ranked. I'm never gonna play unranked. Really? 82 Juju's not gonna hang on to that?
Here we go! Red 38!
The best way to get the Elite Sanders? From guys I know who got him free to play, I believe they've been grinding the heck out of the events. One, I think they grinded the first events quite a bit before the nerf, because EA nerfed the promo like really soon after it dropped. Basically, they made it so that that winning the live events didn't drop as many of the badges that you needed. But I believe that they've been spending the gem packs to get extra ones to turn it in, and they basically got it that way, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, who was it? I think it was Pick 6 who got him free to play. Pick 6 was here, right? I don't know if he's still here. I know Pick 6 was here, and I'm pretty sure that he got him free to play. So let me see if that's enough to no, not enough. Yeah, Brett got Barry free to play, and I think I think he spent a lot of gems to do it. Which, look, at the end of the day, gems are there to spend, right? Like, I look at it and it's funny. I'm treating my gems like they're Madden cash in a way. Like when I go in here, like, I've already got almost 11,000 gems, right? I'm treating them like Madden cash because I see like here, like, oh, look, you can get a big bundle for 20,000. So I'm trying to save them up in the event that I want to have 20,000 basically on hand at all times, just in case they drop on to something like a $10,000 or a 10,000 Madden Cash bundle that they also make available for 20,000 gems. But yeah, gems are basically used to buy packs. I mean, that's basically what gems are for. So like right here, you could buy this all Madden pack and get yourself, 4 golds, 4 silvers for 2,000 gems. Yeah, but I look at that and that you could probably increase your team. If I were to buy 5 of those packs right now, that'd probably improve my team a little bit, right? Like, I mean, that's 20 new gold players and 20 new silver players. I'd probably get at least something out of that. The thing is, like, the really good packs right here, and I hope that this isn't a trend, but I kind of feel like it is. I have a feeling that these really good packs that give a ton of elites and whatnot, I have a feeling they're just going to use Madden Cash for those and not let us use gems for those. That's my personal pessimistic prediction, but that's what I think is going to happen. But anyway, let's get back to Overdrive. Let me see, how close are we to Hall of Fame? Are we going to hit Hall of Fame? I don't know. Maybe we'll hit Hall of Fame this stream. We'll see. Yeah, there's no free Madden Cash, but there's free gems out the get-go. I mean, you got to think, at the rate that they're at now, I've almost got essentially like 5,000 free Madden Cash, right? Because I've got over 10,000 free gems, and if they, for the most part, 2 gems is 1 Madden Cash, they've basically given me 5,000 free Madden Cash already. And what are we playing? A freaking 3-4 days, The Hall of Fame Master, I'm probably going for Barry. But only for crappy bundles for now, Donald. We'll see. We don't know what they're going to be for the rest of the year, So here we go. Once again, I lose the overall advantage, but my power is, my power is definitely going to be the equalizer here. So, I mean, I tend to start out play action heavy in Overdrive. Little PA slot crosses. Pick up an easy completion. Then I would usually go right into PA double post. And we get a nice easy touchdown there. Oh, gonna split that cover 2. Man, like, everything beats cover 2 in this game. It's hilarious. I don't know how anybody is gonna include cover 2 in their defensive strategies. Like, it's just, I mean, it's just so much stuff beats. Oh, look at this. Cover 2 again is just gonna get wrecked. I mean, every time it's like clockwork, man. Every time I see cover 2, I just get a big smile on my face this year. I don't think the fumbles are out of control. I think the fumbles now are happening at a reasonable amount. What a wonderfully awful throw that was. 1, totally pass interference on my guy that I was trying to throw it to. Maybe I should have been, like, actually focusing on making a read instead of just paying attention, or instead of just going through the motions and playing on autopilot, but all right, here we go. Now we'll get our captain bonus. That helps. And we'll fullback dive this one in. And then we just have to run. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I already used fullback dive. That still does apply. If you use a play, fullback dive once, you really don't want to use it. Are you kidding me? Really? This is just getting dirty. Just getting dirty. Hey, Steve, thank you so much for this for the donation, my man. Appreciate you. Sorry, I'm playing this Overdrive, which makes it hard as heck to actually keep up with the chat. All right, come on now. All right, I gotta cross my fingers he doesn't have a last-minute play. Oh, that hurts. On the last play, my second overdrive loss of the year. That was one of my lower scores too. But Steve, man, hey, thanks so much for the for the $2 super chat, my man. Appreciate you. So man, that hurts. That was officially, I'm 33-2 in overdrive on the year. 33-2. That hurts. You're copying 85 Cunningham for like 600. I don't know, man. I think it's crazy that cards are going for that much in such a short period of time. So I'm running Jason Garrett as a coach for a couple of reasons. One, he gives me my favorite bailout play, which is Texas. Although I will say I'm not a fan of... I'm not liking Texas as much this year as I did last year. But he still gives me Texas. No, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm just going to focus on this next one. 100% focus. Ooh. That linebacker actually made a decent play on that, which they normally don't. They normally stand there like idiots. Oh, that was a sweet catch, Juju. Complete a play for 5 yards. All right, we'll do it.
Here we go. What?
Yeah, I mean, I think the legends are pretty easy to get. You just have to grind a lot. You know, they do take a lot of stamina to get them. Oh, how did he come out of that, man? He was jammed up. He was jammed, and I thought I was done for there. I thought I was done for on that. That hurts. That hurts. Mainly because I both fail and he gets...
Come on, let's go. What? Let's go. What? Nine.
There we go. Let's get these back. All right, so we need one more completion to get our captain bonus. And then I can't let the foot off the gas. Anyway.
Let's go. Right through the air.
Short pass for 16 yards. Jeez.
Here we go.
That's a high-level coach already, dude. That is brutal, man. That is a brutal challenge. 16-yard short pass this early in the game? What level was your coach? Bro, this is getting ridiculous.
Here we go. Right.
Juju's not... Man, they're not hanging on to anything, dude.
Let's go. What? Nine.
Dude, nothing is going my way on this one. It's like the 30-something wins have caught up to me. And nobody wants to do anything. I had like my last game was my second lowest scoring game, and I scored even lower than this one. Just giving me that wall right before Hall of Fame. But that's all right. We'll push through it. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying. I know last year, you know, it's just a random number generator going up against you, but it happens when it happens so many times in a row that it makes it feel like you've got nothing you can do. It gets frustrating when you run into those walls. just dropping him down this one, man. Figures like the last game he jammed, was jammed up and nothing went my way. This time, everything's going my way. It's like I can't make a bad decision. Long pass for 8 yards. I feel like I'm in it this time. So, bro, really? Just gonna peg. Oh, that was risky. I wanted that one back as soon as I threw it, but...
Here we go! Here we go! What?
All right, we got our 8 yards.
Let's go! Let's go! What?
After the last 2 nightmares, I'm not going to count it yet, but I feel like I should have this one.
Here we go!
I feel like I should have it. Yeah, Juju's my go-to. Of course he is. I mean, he's my best receiver for one. And I mean, Thielen can't hang on to it. Like...
Here we go! What?
I mean, I said I shouldn't count it. And then all of a sudden, everything starts just going ridiculously wrong.
Here we go! What?
There we go. Yeah, Shab, I'm playing a little overdrive. There's an almost 1,200. But mainly, I'm only playing overdrive to get to the Hall of Fame, just because the Hall of Fame rewards of all the free gems that you get. I just think it's worth it. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of overdrive in the grand scheme of things. Like you probably have to win something like, I don't know, 50 games or so. But when you think about it, that's like 3 or 4 games. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. You really don't, Steve. You only have to play overdrive to open up your coach's playbook. Really? The game crashed. Awesome. Let me fix this. Who'd have thunk that we get not just a network timeout. The game just flat up crashed. Completely crashed. What time is it? Probably could have looked. It's 9:15. All right, we still got a little bit of time. Let's bring the picture back because we're back in the game. Got to help out the homies. Always help out the homies. You'll see what I'm not doing. Complete a season game. Sorry. That's a daily event that I'm not going to be doing. Let's do some arena. Let's go back to head to head. All right, I'll purchase one with some stamina. Why not? We got to get to Hall of Fame in this one too. And this one, I think it allows me, I don't know, overdrive, I can't focus on the chat as much. Yeah, I mean, it's neat. It keeps it kind of engaged. But it doesn't really do anything other than going in there. And I do like that they added the help all option. So I could just, when I wake up and there's 15 of them first thing in the morning, I could just hit help all. All right, so, in the arena mode, I tend to play it very similar to, to how I would treat LVL. I go run heavy, to start, just because running is safer. You know, if you fall forward for even 2 yards, it's helpful. You know, if you... Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting I don't think we'll be getting our repost all back after all of the problems that posed. You know, that's the EA way, is if we aren't smart enough to code something to fix it, we're just gonna take it away. Oh, that was almost nasty. That was almost nasty. Pretty solid spin. I'll go halfback lead. Overdrive last year is better than this year? No. No. Not at all. Definitely not. Bronze head-to-head packs. Yeah, I mean, I think... 3rd and 3, totally manageable. That's why Texas is here. Yeah, see, I didn't worry about getting a budget QB because I used my season score points to go ahead and cop this elite Kyler Murray, who is just an animal. Yeah, I know you can upgrade the badges by turning in broads for silver or silver for gold.
Here we go!
Oh, look at that. We got pushed into the end zone on that one. All right, he left an opening for us because he only put up 6. My camera angle is like that because I like it that way, so I can see the entire field. Season score. Did you play last year, Edward? Because season score is only something if you were there last year. Yeah, if you got some season score points, it's under the legacy. So you'd go to solo and then legacy, and then basically there's a legacy score there.
Let's go! What? 9!
Which I grabbed myself an elite quarterback and an elite halfback out of it. So for me, that was, you know, to be able to start the year and not worry about that, let me basically stalk the auction house to get myself the budget silvers that I wanted. I've got a pretty nasty team considering how many silvers it is. And I got a really high power squad. So, I mean, you know, and that's one of the things that I don't think people realized, that every card basically has like a level 1, 2, 3, and 4 version of it. So early on, I was getting level 4s of everything. I haven't yet, Ethereal. I played with it like in the demo, basically, like when, or the tutorial for it, but I haven't really explored vertical. I don't know, man. I'm like an old dog, you know. Like West Coast. One, I think I've been trying to work on Playmaker, which the delay on Playmaker definitely hurts its usefulness. But the 2-point plays for West Coast are, I mean, guys, I gotta say they're pretty darn brutal. They really are. I mean, and in my opinion, the biggest thing that wins high-level league games is 2-point conversion percentage. I mean, so much comes down to the 2-point conversion percentage. And so training power makes your power go up. And as your power goes up, you can get up to a +5 overall to your squad. So, like, when we go in here, right, against this guy, he has a better team than me. No, it doesn't make the card better. It just raises your team power. It does not change the card at all. It does not change the card one bit. All it does is increase your team power. But if you have a really high-powered team, like my team's already over 1,500, it can be a pretty solid equalizer. You know, like, people have better teams than me, but because my squad's getting, you know, a bonus to up to +5 overall, You know, they could have a 5 overall better team than me, but I've got so much power that my team gets boosted to the same level. No, I'm not going to be... I realize that I'm not going to be able to get Hall of Fame elites. Not free to play.
Here we go! What? 90! Hut!
Yeah, I mean, +5 makes a big difference. +5 makes a big difference. So, I mean, my team is extremely cheap. Like, I have a really cheap team, and it performs well. You know, like I didn't realize that my league we keep track of a ladder, and we haven't been using the ladder the past couple of days. Like we've just been like hitting somebody similar to our overall, and I was in the habit. And today, they actually did a ladder, and I didn't pay attention that they did a ladder. But I was sitting at the top of the ladder, so I was supposed to hit the highest overall squad today. I didn't, but I did put up 24 on the guy I went up against. But
Let's go! Ryan 38!
I mean, you can just dink and dunk your way down this. So far ruling, but it's really early, man. It's really, really early. I think EA screwed up in the sense of like how they nerfed the promo, the pull rate on the on them. They nerfed it really early, which was frustrating to say the least, because it looked like when I first did a breakdown of the promo, like when I was running through it and I saw that they were dropping at a pretty useful rate, I was like, all right, I'll be able to get an elite out of this. The reality is you're probably not going to be able to get an elite unless you're spending a bunch of gems or things like that. I probably mathematically should have just kicked an extra point there to guarantee it, but what can I say? Man, the game's really not pay to play, dude. It's not pay to play, and I'll give you an example, right? I'm gonna give you an example of. I mean, it can be, and it's frustrating if you get hit with a league early on that has like all 80 overall squads because they just have really deep pockets. But like if we go here to competitive, right, and we go to the overdrive, like let's look at the leaders, right? So what do we have here? A bunch of 82, 83, 80, 79, 77. Right up here, look, dude. Yeah. He's got a 68 overall squad, and he's up here in the Hall of Fame. I know, yeah, he's Burgie. It's C. Burgie. He's got, I think, like 16 or 1700 power because he basically built an all level 4 squad. And yeah, and Ya was number 1 on the leaderboard for a while, and he did it with a crappy team. So yeah, he grinded the first. I'll tell you what, though, he can still win. I played a guy who had 80-something power or 80-something overall, and I beat him in overdrive earlier today. But yeah, I mean, the big thing is all those level 4 players, right? Is there an easy way to get level 4 players? No, it's dumb luck getting them, pulling them. But I mean, if you're, and man, people are going to hate me for this one. You can search for them in the auction house. So if you only wanted to say, look for, let's say you wanted to, oh, hang on, we gotta pass this stuff. Grab all these things. Like say I wanted to search for just a 40 overall power, right? And I wanted to search for elites over 40 power. Right there. That's all of them, right? So there's that Randall Cunningham, which is definitely a solid looking card if I played spread. Although that throw axe short would be very problematic for me. That would be very problematic for me. But yeah, that way you only find power 40 players, right? So if you wanted to then find, let's say you wanted to build a budget silver squad, right? So you just wanted to find budget silvers, right? Like you want a 68 or higher. Golds get expensive when you look for power level 4s, but you can cop, especially if you bid snipe, right? Check it out. Look, 68 wide receiver. You could bid snipe him right now for under 1,000 coins. In fact, I'm not going to do it because my team is solid. But guys, building yourself a silver squad, like, until you can get golds, a 40 power silver squad is very, very capable of holding its own, because it's going to be really hard pressed because these silver guys level up really, really quickly. So you'll see, I mean, the gold guy, he's a level 4, but he's only got 57, where, I mean, yeah, they level up faster, dude. So I would definitely recommend getting yourself a silver squad of level 4s. Yeah, well, ruling, I mean, that's the auction house, dude. That's literally how the auction house has always worked, man. So yeah, I mean, that's my whole squad right there. I mean, my whole squad. Let's see, how many silvers do I have? 1, 2, 3. I have 4 silvers on offense. The rest are golds, or better. On defense, I have 5 silvers, right? And special teams, 3 out of 4 are silvers. But everything should be power level 4. So that's my personal strategy for how I've done it, is I've gone for high power to help equalize things. Because if I go up against someone who maybe has like an all gold squad and is in the 75 range, there's no chance that they are going to walk over me as easily as you think. What do I think of Smash Mouth? I've never liked Smash Mouth, man. I've always been a West Coast player. Let me get out of this stupid Elite 3. I want to get another one, so I'm going to have to suffer through another game of Overdrive tonight. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'd say, guys, is while you're working on getting an Elite squad or something like that, try to go with a scheme synergy and bid snipe yourself cheap silvers. I don't think I spent, for any of the silvers on my squad, I don't think I spent more than 1,500 coins on any of them. Okay? That's the big thing. Like, I'm very cheap in this game. Like, I'm very, very stingy with my coins. I do not like to spend them. I like to just build them. No, man. I mean, I'm not one to share my coin methods. Other than I listen to Random Jerry when he comes up with coin methods. when Random Jerry talks about coin making, I listen. Did I really not get in there? Are you kidding me?
Come on, let's go!
You have 600k? Yeah, that's more than me, man.
Let's go!
So 3 yards. Grab that truck.
Here we go! What? Nine!
I mean,
Here we go!
but you'll see, like, my method in Overdrive is not, it's not rocket science, you know. I stick to a handful of strong plays, and you get to use each play 3 times, so I make sure that I use the good plays up to 3 times, you know. Like, early levels you can spam, you know. But I think that only works like through bronze. I don't think you can spam after bronze. So we'll use our final PA slot crosses. Throw the... Oh my god. Was it lighting up, or was I imagining that I was hitting that guy a bunch of times? It's getting ridiculous. How many catches do I need? I need to force myself. It's funny, like I was not losing at all in Overdrive until the stream. That's 7. Alright, I need one. Come on, be a big one.
Here we go! What? Nine! Here we go! Red!
He got his his captain bonus there at the end. How do you find the tier 4 cards in the auction house? Yeah, oh, hang on. If you go to the auction house, you go to search where it has tier, you just type in 40 power, right? That's how you search for tier 4. If you wanted to search for tier 3, search for 30 power, right? And there you'll find tier 3 and up. It's got to help the homies. Always help the homies, guys. Yeah, no problem, man. Before I hit this... Man, I've hit this wall in the overdrive mode. It's rather annoying. Yeah, team power, man. You'll see it right at the beginning of a match, man. So I'll show you right when this one starts. So right there, see the power? +4 overall. That means every single person on my squad is going to get +4 overall when we play this game. So he's got 8 overall on me because he's got a better team than me. But you know I got those sick playmaker skills. How do you build it up? It's based on your team, right? So every player on your squad has a power rating, and then by using those players or spending training points on them, they will level up. And as they level up, your power increases. Oh, laid out, man.
Here we go.
Failing all these pressures. That's a good way to lose an overdrive match, is to fail the pressures that are thrown at you. Because that's given a lot of free points. And of course EA is going to knock some away. Because why not? Oh my god.
Here we go. Here we go. What? No.
Man, if you're gonna go down, at least go down quickly, man.
Let's go. What? No.
This is when I get triggered, is when the random number generator just like screws you so many times in a row that it's just infuriating.
Come on, let's go. What? Here we go. Here we go.
My guys are literally throwing it directly to the DBs every freaking time now.
Let's go.
Am I really not even going to be able to make my freaking captain bonus? You've dropped so many passes that I can't even catch freaking 8 of them.
Come on, let's go. Run 38.
I couldn't even catch 8 passes. Don't get me wrong. Didn't make the right read every time. But yeah, that's the overdrive I remember from last year. That's the overdrive I remember from last year. It's good to know that you guys didn't completely get rid of that. So if we wanted the the annoyingly frustrating, make you want to throw your phone gameplay, you can still get it done. It's just annoying that it didn't happen to me at all until we started streaming. So here we go. I'm actually playing it a +1 because he's got a 75 to my 71, but I get +5 overall. So, hopefully... Well, it's funny because the thing is, it's like sometimes everything is going for you. that it's like just the heavens open up and nothing you can do in an entire game of Overdrive is bad. Like, no matter what you do,
Here we go.
you can do nothing wrong. And then other games,
Let's go.
no matter what you do, things cannot go right.
Come on.
This one has started off that things are going pretty well. That's alright, man. I appreciate you though, 49er, but I don't really care that much about the likes. No, we failed that.
Here we go. Right through the
Hang on to it, Hollister.
Let's go. What? 9. Let's go. What? 9. Let's go. What? 9.
Alright, I passed it. At least I passed the pressure that time.
Right through the
Yeah, if everybody blitzes up the middle there on Texas, it's pretty... It's pretty hard to stop that play.
What? 90. Let's go. Right through the 8. Right.
That seemed like a very unnatural catch right there.
Let's go. What? 9.
This one should be a dub.
Here we go. What? 90.
Yeah, I'm saving my gems also. I'm glad I threw that interception so he didn't end with 666 points, you know? I had to help him out. He would have had 666 if I didn't throw that pick at the end. So you're welcome, dude. I just kept Satan away from you. All right, there we go. So we're into Elite 2. That's still a lot of grinding. Probably more than I want to grind on this stream. So let's go back to an arena game. $9.45. Look at the elites who drop. Yeah, Mike, I'm not spending money either, dude. Yeah, I agree. I agree, 49er. It does. The rewards are definitely heavily favoring Overdrive. But I'm not too mad at it. Camera angle, you just go into your settings where you would change like anything else, and there's an option for camera angle, and I'm using the coordinator view.
Let's go. Right through the 8. Right through the 8.
Really?
Here we go. What?
I playmaker him, but my quarterback decides to where he was, not where he was going to. I don't know. I think it's definitely better than last season. You know, is it perfect? No, not at all. Are there things wrong with it? Absolutely. But compared to what we had last year, it's a much better game. Where last year I gave it probably a 3 out of 10, I would say they've doubled it to I'd give it a 6 out of 10 now. What's the point of a run play? Well, one, on a run play, it's very, very rare to lose yards, right? It's very, very rare to lose yards. And two, you can get big plays. So, I mean, you know you're not going to throw an interception on a run. You're guaranteed not to throw an interception on a run. So, it's a big part of managing down and distance. Like, I'll be honest, in the overdrive game mode, the only time I really run is if I have a run pressure and someone's forcing me to run. I don't really run in overdrive. But, yeah, I mean, it was intentional. Running last year was insanely overpowered. For literally the first 3 months of the game, in League versus League, I don't think I ever passed the ball.
Here we go. What?
All Madden season's legit. Yeah, I got an All Madden season going right now. It's pretty. It's still season, man. It's still season, man. I don't know, man. I mean, Mike, there's so much to it, though. You got to think it's still a phone game, dude. You know, like, it's at the end of the day, it's still a phone game. So there's only so much. Right now, I'm doing head-to-head. This is head-to-head arena. The thing I don't like about season mode is I like leveling up my players. How does it work if you play season mode without using your ultimate team? Like, if you play season mode, does it and you win, do you get experience for your regular team even though they're not on the field? How does that work?
Come on, let's go.
Getting killed on these 2 points. How do you get rid of the crowd? Oh, I got rid of the crowd by turning the quality setting down. Because the crowd doesn't add anything. I keep my graphics as low as possible because I want the game to run as smooth as possible. Let me see if I can get another cover 2 leader here. Yeah, that would be easy, but honestly, I like playing without the crowd. You know, like, it's... That's where I really want a better tight end, man. That silver tight end is really bugging me on some of these situations. Oh boy, this is an ugly situation. 4th and 15. What do we do here? Well, we just go with slot 2 back. Because they're going to give us cover 2, and why not? Let's use Y post. I don't think I've ever called this play. Is there a way to listen to music while playing? Yeah, I could play music from my my computer if I wanted.
Here we go.
But the in-game music will get your if you use in-game music. Apparently, Madden Mobile is the artist, and apparently it's copyrighted because Slay had in-game music on, and he said that EA basically copyright claimed his stream because. Oh, I won. He failed to drive. All right, so somebody was asking me something that I thought I'd answer after that game. Yeah, that's what I want. You know what? Let's take a look real quick. None of y'all better be competing with me if I'm trying to buy something here, dang it. Yeah, I'm not buying any of those guys, man. What am I checking for cheap elites? Let's see if there's any tier 4 elites. Yeah, nothing I'd buy on any of those. What level is he? Because I think most people are probably not going to sell. Like, most people who are buying the higher end cards probably know about the tier levels, right? And honestly, I have no desire to get anything other than, like, if I'm gonna go all out and get myself an elite card, it's gonna be tier 4, you know? Yeah, 200K. Dude, like, elites last year went for like 50K. Prices are insane still right now. Prices are still insane this early on. Oh my god, that's slow, dude. How is that an improvement? Minus 24 speed. Jeez. Yeah, I don't see anything here that I would want to buy. Yeah, I mean, I would be fine if I found I was really looking for a decent do I want to go with a 30? Let me see if there's any cheap 30 or tier 3s. I'm usually pretty picky and only go for. He's got to be West Coast. Yeah, see, if there was. If that was a tier 4 Vernon Davis, I would probably buy that, man. No, 49er. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to have enough to get it. On that note, though, let me see if there's anything that I need to do there. Yeah, it's time to do this again. So let me spend my 60 here. No, I've had cards that I've dropped go on this auction house before. I'm not gonna get into how the auction house works. I'm just gonna leave all of the. I'm gonna leave the auction house stuff alone. Yeah, I only look for 30 powers because I'm not buying anything for my team that's less than 30 power. Honestly, I'm probably not gonna buy anything for my team that's less than 40 power. You dropped 85 Quentin Nelson for a... Yeah, what level is it? Dunaway, it depends, man. It depends on if you're using West Coast. If you're using vertical, then no, I would recommend going vertical. But I would definitely go with your... I would use players for your scheme. Yeah, Juan, I'm not really looking to do that, though. I'm sure that other people are. I don't really care about spending a ton of time in the auction house, man. That's not really... Like, I don't enjoy spending a ton of time in the auction house, personally. Let's just run off these 20 seconds. Woo! All right, I'll go look for the 85 Nelson. I'll see what's there just for it. Someone probably bought it by now. But here. You'll drop 3. Why do you have so many cards, man? Are you botting? Is that how you're getting all these elites, Juan? Or are you just an auction house guy who spends a ton of time in the auction house? I'm just saying, you seem to have like a ton of the same elite cards. Normally that's... It's starting to be a lot of 85s. But yeah, if I were to buy an 85, again, I wouldn't buy anything. I might, if it had a 30 power, I might go for it at that Eifert. I can't even afford it anyway. Man, people want over 1 million coins for a card already. That's insanity. That's insanity. But yeah, Marquise Brown. What scheme is he? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really throw to that. I don't really throw there. So I'm good with my team. I don't really need... I don't know. Everybody else... The only thing I really want is a better tight end. Like, if I could get a killer tight end right now, I'd be happy. 69 John Ross has a West Coast at... I will search for that. You have piqued my interest. Doesn't seem like he's there. Yeah, he's not there, dude. John Ross is never on the auction house. Yeah, people are botting it up. I just hope that EA finds a way to ban all the botters this year. That would make my day. If they came back and found a way to ban all the botters. It would totally make my day. If every single botter got banned. Oh, it would be a glorious day. It'd be a glorious day. Every single person who's botting, whether they're botting with the with an auto tapper bot or whether they're botting with a script bot. If every single one of them get banned, it'd be a phenomenal day for the game. And I wish they were all like IP banned. Permanent ban. Evan Ingram. Let's go back. Let's see, what time is it? It's actually almost 10 o'clock. I'm gonna play one last game of Overdrive, and then shut this thing down. I hope you guys have seen some decent new West Coast plays. I've been trying to run a lot of ones that are not new. Yeah, I'm saving coins right now. I've got a few coins that I keep like in the auction house that are flipping things. So I look for flips. That's how I've made my stack. I've already showed the team quite a bit, man. You can check it out on the replay, dude. It's pretty basic. It's a bunch of golds, low silvers, but all really high power. Which does wonders. You know, like here I'm down 5 overall. I'm only a 71. He's a 76. But with my power, we're basically regular, because that's the way supply and demand works, man. So if you don't know, the way the botters do things is they find something that they want to monopolize, and they basically just buy it all so that they can control the entire price of it. So if they look at it and say, hey, there's only like 4 good centers, right? They can look at it and say, well, hey, it's really easy to monopolize these 4 cards as opposed to trying to monopolize like, I don't know, 7 or 8 defensive tackles for a range. So the botters have a much easier job monopolizing things when there's only a few cards that fit that particular section of the game. Is it, Andrew? Nah, man. I've seen Noob Kill get like on launch day, Noob Kill had like 2,000. Did I really not make that?
Let's go! Red fire! Here we go! White hot!
I'm gonna go middle slant, even though it's not like ideal right here. Oh yeah, we got zone. There was a little hold up there.
Come on, let's go! Run!
Of course, man. My tight end once again screws me over. I really need to upgrade my tight end. I really need a better tight end.
Come on, let's go!
Are you kidding me? This is getting ridiculous.
Let's go! Red city!
Hey, he actually decided to catch the ball.
Let's go! White 9 hot!
If I can't get 8 freaking completions this game, I'm gonna rig out. It's gonna be the worst way to end the dang stream ever. Of course. Why would...
Come on, let's go!
One more. Fullback slant in. Come on now.
White hot! Come on, let's go! White!
Oh, no, he gets it at the last second. I don't know what it is about playing Overdrive on stream, man. I don't know what it is about playing Overdrive on stream. Yeah, if he would have not fell, that would have been one thing. I'll worry about it later, man. I don't feel like going to the auction house. I really wanted to... Alright, so this one... Teddy 2. He's got a lot of power, too, so I only get +1 overall, so it's basically a 75 versus a 72. I run very low, man. If it would give me like ultra very low, I'd run that. I run it on the lowest setting possible, just because I want it to be as fast as possible. I failed that pressure, really?
Come on, let's go!
Yeah, if you sell...
Here we go! Brad 38!
I mean, there has to be a market for what you're trying to sell. So, like, if nobody wants to buy the card you're selling, it doesn't really matter how low you price it. If nobody buys it, it's never going to sell. Like, there still has to be a buyer for every sale.
Here we go! Brad 30!
I'm running West Coast, man. I'm a West Coast for lifer.
Let's go! Brad 38!
Yes and no to the auction house being run by bots. Most people don't actually really understand exactly how it works.
Let's go! Brad
It's a brokered auction house as opposed to a fully controlled auction house, where essentially EA acts as what they would call a market maker. So EA is making a market. Come on, dude.
Here we go! Brad 30!
Just mugging my guys at the line.
Here we go! Brad 30! Come on, let's go! Brad 30!
Oh, my guy didn't even try to turn around. I don't even care. I'm gonna end up giving this to him. I gotta admit my catches in to get my captain bonus. How many was that? Show me! Show me! Why did it not show me? How many more do I need for captain bonus? 7.
Let's go! Brad 30! Here we go! Brad 30!
Bro! What? Wait, what happened? My guy literally just turns around for no reason. Wide open. I don't know, 49er. What's happening, man? Double drags is West Coast. That was triggering, man. That was pretty triggering. When I had the win in the bag and my guy just stops running, makes no effort to catch the ball, and to lose by 3 points. Infuriating, man.
Let's go! What? 9! Come on, let's go! Brad 30!
That was on me. That's what I forgot.
Here we go! Brad 30!
Oh, this guy disconnected.
Let's go! Brad 38!
Or more like his game. I don't know if he just connected. Or if he just got an NTO. Probably an NTO, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's just try new plays then. Let's see, since none of it matters, we'll just go with offensive ones since those won't matter. Let's see, is there anything new here? Let's test these fade routes on Man, I just hate committing to a fade route, but let's Alright, it kind of worked. Let's see, what else do we have here? This PA mix misdirection. Yo, this no throw is so annoying. They said they were gonna fix, like, this is one of the things, like, that EA said that they were gonna fix. It's the reason I'm leaving the taps on. Just for, like, proof that I'm hitting these dang buttons, dude. It's a good thing this guy disconnected, since this is one of those games where nobody's gonna catch anything no matter what. I do. I think Coordinator's easier to play on personally. Yeah. Mainly being is I can always see the whole field, right? Like, no matter what, I can see sideline to sideline. The issue I don't like with some of the other, like, pre-snap wide would be basically the bare minimum that I could play with. But I could not play with the default view. You feel like the players are smaller, so you have to be able to look at things smaller. I would think if you had like a really tiny phone, that maybe coordinator view would be harder to see everything. Yeah, I personally, since I like to really be able to read what the defense is doing, like right there, I see that they're going into cover 2. Being able to see sideline to sideline the entire time is just necessary information for me personally. For me to play, I need to be able to see sideline to sideline, and I've got a widescreen phone, right? So I've got a Galaxy S8 Plus. I'll change it. I'm probably going to take an L on this, but I'll change it, and I'll just kind of show you guys why I don't like it, right? So if I go in here and we go back to, we'll go back to default. Ugh. I don't even want to play. I don't even want to lose, because I'm gonna lose if I play with this game. If I play this way. Screw it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna try and win without this. I would say pre-snap wide is the bare minimum. But yeah, West Coast is still my favorite playbook for sure. I'm gonna try it with this awful view. I'm probably about to just get wrecked. But once again, my power is coming through and helping me out big time, letting me stay in it even though I have a cheap team. Oh my god, that's so awful. Like, I can't even see. I can't see what's coming. I can't read anything about, like, what the defense is really doing.
Come on, let's go!
I mean, I'm going to do my best to try to win this, just because I don't want to lose.
Here we go!
Really?
Come on, let's go!
These no-throws are freaking driving me bananas.
Here we go!
Bananas. There we go.
Here we go!
What's up, Ding? I think I saw you there, but it's freaking overdrive, so I gotta focus on this nonsense for 3 minutes. Yeah, it is, Ding.
Let's go! Right to the end! Here we go!
I can't believe I'm actually, like, halfway doing decent
Here we go!
with this camera angle. I don't know how people play like this. Maybe it's because I've been playing on coordinator view for so long that I'm so used to it, but I could not imagine playing this way. It's so much harder to read what the defense is doing.
Let's go! Right to the end!
I've got no depth perception as far as, like, whether they're 5 yards away from me or 10 yards away from me. It's so much harder to make the right read. So much harder to make the right read.
Come on, let's
You're in love with the game? Well, that's good, man. I mean, it's definitely better than last year's game. That's a huge thing, is it's better than last year's game.
Let's go! White 9!
Wait. I somehow got my wife involved. What's up, baby? All right, I think that gets us promoted back into the Elite 1. Yeah, back into Elite 2. I'll finish my Hall of Fame grind after this. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys. We've been going a little over the 2 hours. You came in at the bananas. But yeah, guys, that's kind of my take. Hopefully, oh wait, somebody wanted me to see Ingram. Yeah, 0 interest. Unless I could get a tier 4. You couldn't pay me to take that card, let alone, I mean, yeah, I can't say that. I'd take it to resell it, but there's no way in heck I would buy a tier 1 card to put on my team. Not a chance. Yeah, head to head is pretty easy of a grind. But guys, that should be a big takeaway. Like, power makes a big difference, man. Yeah, CHC. I mean, but no, I wouldn't use a tier 1 ever. I wouldn't use it. Yeah, if I had a tier 3 or a tier 4, maybe. But honestly, I'd probably, as long as I have a West Coast, I don't need it to be a phenomenal one. I just need a tight end that's going to catch the ball and drop it less, because I don't need a ton of speed out of a tight end. The routes that I have them running are not really all that important to me. Like even that 70 speed, I'm just not willing to spend 16K on it. Just not willing to do it, man. I will say, guys, if you're usering on defense, this Kier right there, that card, he's rare as heck already, but you want him for a silver right there, okay? This Monte Nicholson, 80 speed, 73 hit power. I'm not going to play a full game with it. And guys, for you guys, has anybody been playing season mode? Has anybody been playing season mode? I'm playing season mode with my ultimate team, which is... I wanted to play with my ultimate team just because I want the experience. I want my players to level up. If you're playing season mode with like a real team, what happens to the experience? If you play with the real NFL team, does your ultimate team get experience? Yeah, I'm playing on hard mode as well. The power goes to the NFL team. Yeah, see, to me, I want my working to benefit my ultimate team outside of season mode. Oh, I hate this view. I hate this view. But yeah, so this is why this dude, he's a 68, but he's got so much speed and so much hit power that you take him in with Nickel Blitz 2. You can edit the view in game. No, you can't. You lost a medium game by Hail Mary. Wait. Preference. Oh, my bad. Good call. Let's go. Thank you. Oops. We got to get a safety here real quick, because it's no fun if you can't get a safety. So all we got to do is punt return middle. We're going to have to grab this guy. Oh, man. Couldn't get it because it was too close. Too close to the end zone. Yeah, this is hard mode. And I'm playing with like a 70 overall team because I did it with my ultimate team, which is slower than... And, I mean, season mode, you can cheese it by just using, like, super broken cheesy plays. Like middle slant over and over and over and over and over again. I don't know. That's what I don't like about season mode is it's just... I don't know, man.
Let's go! What? 90!
Like, just like that. You know, it's already... What's up, Webb? Welcome, man. I mean, just like that, I've already won the season game, you know? Because they can't ever score. Is the best coin-making method the 70 overall player set? Honestly, the best coin-making method is probably to just spend all of your stamina on Madden Mint events. I mean, on a... Aside from working the auction house. Like, there's...
Here we go! What? 90! What? 90! Hot! Hot!
Seriously? Seriously? Yeah, it might be, dude.
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
That's the reason that I say that it's good to take Nicholson for usering in season, because if you play on hard season with with a corner in that nickel slot, they bounce off the quarterback so often. Like, even with like 80 speed and like a ton of hit power, hit sticking him is
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
I don't know. I feel like you still bounce off of him way too much. All right, I'm going to call a timeout there because they have to give me the ball back now. Let's see if I can get that punt block this time. Nope. Yeah, Madden Mint is probably the best, like, raw, easy coin-making method. Yeah, season mode is too easy. I mean, this is the all Madden difficulty, and I'm using a 70 overall defense. Like, my defense is so much worse than a real defense, like a real team's defense. I don't think there's any actual NFL team that's team is as low.
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Hot! Come on, let's go! Hot! Come on, let's go! What? Hot!
There we go. Yeah, see, I don't really care about running up the score because there's no reason to. Like, if I win 3-0, that's probably the most efficient use of my time playing season mode. It means I did a good job of, I don't know. Season mode's just, it's too easy, man. Yeah, God, I intentionally don't have a high overall because I chose to go the route of high power as opposed to high overall.
Come on, let's go! Red
I mean, you could go for high power and high overall, but that's... Alright, they're just going to take a knee. And I'm going to end it, guys. Oh, Madden Mint is out right now? In that case, I'm going to go do Madden Mint once or twice. But we'll save and exit here. And finish this later, because I don't know, man. I told myself I want to get in the habit of doing like one season game a day because of the benefit associated with it, because you can get like experience, but it's just I can't do it, man. I can't do it no matter how hard I try. But yeah, let's do Madden Mint. I mean, look, it's 20 stamina and it's basically 2K every time. It's really, really... God, because they are... The keys are specific to the event. So if you want Juju keys, you need to get keys from Juju events. If you want the training camp ones, it's going to give you keys that only work for training camp. Same thing, like Kamara keys would not work for anybody except Kamara, and vice versa. But yeah, this is the easiest way to get coins right now. Like, you get 100 right away from the event, right? Just for doing it. And then you get this win pack, and there's another 2,100. So that's 2,200 coins. The only thing that sucks is you do posts every time. Yeah, I mean, PA slot cross is pretty automatic most of the time. I sometimes get bored and change it up, but you're usually pretty safe with PA slot crosses. Yeah, I'm playing all Madden in seasons. It doesn't matter, though. Even on all Madden, the AI is incompetent. They can't do anything against a well-planned blitz. They just can't. Not only am I playing all Madden, I'm playing with my ultimate team, which is lower.
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
You're on stage 7 on Juju. Are there other events there more than just trivia? Because if I'm not mistaken, I went all the way through, so I don't really know what I did. There were other live events that I could replay for keys, not just the trivia. I mean, it cost me some stamina. Like, I had to spend stamina to do it, but it was absolutely doable. Because, I mean, I went all the way through and got, the 82 Juju. Keys on stage 7. I don't really remember it being that hard. I thought I just remembered getting them like by just doing the live events that were there. There were always live events on the stage that did, you had to do some of them, and then you had to wait because they were on a timer. Like, you couldn't do them back to back to back. So, yeah, but anyways, I'm going to end the stream, guys. I love you guys. I'm out. Count on some actual play breakdowns coming. I showed quite a few already in this stream, but I'm going to give some formal play breakdowns, maybe give like my favorite run play, my favorite short pass play, my favorite long pass play, and my favorite play action pass play. Probably do a video on that. I may make a video on how to get a bunch of gems as well, because I do have quite a big gem stack, and it's only going to go up. I've got 11K here. But anyways, I love you guys. I'm out. See you on Monday. Peace.